So today I'm going to clean out the second bedroom in the trailer. Looks like it was a room that they stored a safe, if you can see in here, some gun cabinets. So I think this was mostly used by the previous tenants as a storage room. So there might be some fun things to find in here. Stick around and find out.
For me, like many of you watching, there's a joy in cleaning out old spaces and slowly turning into something of your own. While going through their things, I'm always wondering, are these people that I could know, people that I could be friends with? What were they like? What were the things they like to do, their hobbies? Why were these items collected in here and stored in the first place? I'm sure there's thousands of memories in this room, from cards that were left behind to any kind of little toys and ornaments that we find. And sometimes it's just stuff. They were definitely an outdoors family. Found lots and lots of antler sheds, some of their posters from the old days and westerns. A lot of Native American heritage, pictures, books. Did they leave these rubber cockroaches here to scare somebody? Was it a gag gift at one time? This satchel was a really cool find. As I picked it up, I could tell it was heavy. It had a gunpowder flask and a whole bunch of old musket balls. As I removed bigger items, the room really started to open up. A rubber spider now? The rest of the contents on this carpet looked like the kids that came to clean everything out for the previous owners had just dumped boxes of knickknacks. There was a lot of junk, but there was also a lot of screws and nails and tacks and wires for hanging pictures. I found it pretty easy just to use a piece of cardboard like it was a dustpan and scrape everything together and put it in the bag. Then once I got enough stuff off of it, it was easy to just roll up the carpet, take the whole thing out. In the back corner, there was a box of old canning jars. Quite a few of them said syrup, 1997. Didn't look like maple syrup to me, but I've heard of people making walnut syrup. Have any of you ever tried walnut syrup? Comment below. I've never tried it, but I'm interested. In some of our previous videos, we found cupboards full of walnuts. And now this syrup's got me thinking, I wonder if there's a walnut tree somewhere on the property that they've spent years collecting walnuts and maybe even some sap and making their own syrup. As we continue to explore all the grounds on the property, I'm going to keep my eye out for those trees. As my wife was sweeping up the room, I was off screen sifting through items. I found this really cool squishy Spider-Man. My kids are going to love it. As you can see in this segment, there's a pretty heavy safe that's been in this room for quite a few years. The owners left us the combination, so we're definitely going to put this to good use. Behind the door were a bunch of suit ties and a couple of these really cool bolo ties. I really do like the previous owner's Western vibe. As we moved into the closet, this was the part of the room that really had a lot of mouse droppings and rat droppings. The shop vac got to work out in these areas. As I began to clean off the clothes rack, it was kind of a shame. The mice had really ruined a bunch of good clothes in here. There were a lot of shirts, jeans, and shorts that all had to get thrown away because they were soaked in urine. A 40-year-old set of Norton earmuffs. While cleaning out the rest of the closet, the doors always seem to be in the way and kind of cumbersome. We intend to replace all the flooring in the house, so we will remove them and make the room feel a little bit bigger. All swept out, we'll remove the shelf at the window and the gun cabinet and safe. Join us next time.